let's bring in ESPN's Jets reporter Rich Cimini and ABC News medical correspondent Dr. Darian Sutton for more on this. Dr. Sutton, it's only been 11 weeks since Aaron Rodgers had his surgery. How long is the average recovery for something like this? And what do you make of him being able to stand on the practice field and throw some balls around?
It's incredible to see someone after a surgery, 11, 12 weeks after that surgery, walking around with stable gait, pivoting, moving around. It's, as a physician, seeing a patient, regardless of their status before the surgery, walking around at this status is incredible. The average patient, their postoperative course usually involves some type of orthotic brace or a cast that can range anywhere from 6 up to 12 weeks. Now, obviously, Aaron Rodgers is not wearing a cast as he is walking around mobile, likely due to the innovative procedures that were reportedly being done involving things like a speed bridge and other methods that have likely helped in his progression to recovery.
Rich, the Jets have until December 20th to decide if they're taking Rodgers off the injured reserve list. So what did you think? How did he look at practice yesterday?
Well, I'd like to say he looked like a player who had Achilles surgery 11 weeks ago, but I can't say that because we've never seen that before. There's nothing to compare it to. We're in uncharted territory. I think the important thing to stress about how he looked yesterday is that he was in a very limited capacity. He was not practicing in an 11-on-11 situation. He was off to the side, throwing to some teammates, taking snaps, moving around. Obviously, his footwork looked slower than the other quarterbacks, which is what you would expect. But you know, he's got a long way to go. They're going to gradually build him up over these next 3 weeks to see how much he can withstand and whether he's game ready at some point.
And what are his teammates saying about having him back at practice?
They are blown away. I mean, I was talking to John Franklin Myers. He's a defensive lineman. I was talking to him after practice yesterday, and he said, here's a 40-year-old guy in 30-degree temperatures. It was pretty cold yesterday out there. 12 weeks, 11 weeks removed from Achilles surgery, trying to get back to play this season. A lot of players told me that was very motivational, inspirational to see him trying that hard to get back. He's getting paid no matter what. He's making $40 million, so he doesn't have to rush back and do it, but he is, and I think that has a really positive effect on the team.
And Dr. Sutton, Rodgers turns 40 on Saturday, and regardless, we know an Achilles tendon is a very serious injury. How careful does he and the team and those making this decision have to be to not bring him back too soon?
Incredibly careful. It requires collaboration between the surgeon, the rehab team, the physical therapy team, and then, of course, communication with the coaching team. When we look at patients after a surgery, there are many factors that have to do with how well they recover. Their age, their functional status before that surgery, other comorbid conditions or medical conditions, and then, of course, how well they participate with physical therapy. And although he is moving on the field, this is a part of physical therapy, so we have to wait and see how well he does.
Rich, the Jets are 4-7 right now. They still need to make the playoffs, and teams with losing records, they have come back in the past. So what do you think? Do the Jets need Aaron Rodgers in order to make this happen, and can they hang on long enough with where things stand right now?
Well, right now at 4-7, our ESPN analytic people say the Jets have less than a 1% chance of making the playoffs. So it's extremely bleak. They're going to have to win at least 2 of the next 3 games, you know, to give themselves a mathematical chance when the Rodgers opportunity would open. I think he's aiming for the December 24th game against Washington if he's game ready by then. But the Jets are on a 4-game losing streak. They're struggling to score touchdowns. They're going to have to do a dramatic reversal to get themselves in position for Rodgers to save them.
So you're saying there's a chance?
A chance, about that much of a chance.
All right, I'm sure Jets fans will take what they can get. ABC News medical correspondent Dr. Sutton, ESPN Jets reporter Richard Simmons, thank you both.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.